Ta-da! Okay, so the song Crazy for You is playing, and now I am going to say, everyone join me in welcoming to Max Inc. Radio Christian Love. Christian, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. Hello, everybody.
Yes, we are so excited to talk to you. And I love that we are able to catch you while you are out on tour. And also, the debut of your solo album is all of this happening at the same time, it feels like.
Yeah. It's all been going really well. We've been traveling a lot, and I think the summer has kind of like just gotten underway. So this is good timing for this, I think.
Awesome. Now, we just heard your song, Crazy for You. Tell us
Yes.
about this song.
This is a song I think I wrote probably maybe 3 years ago. Is it okay to be here? Yeah. Okay. Maybe about 3 years ago out on the road. And it was about my girlfriend and, you know, just basically feeling a little bit lonesome out on the road, and wondering what she's doing and this and that. It's one of those kind of songs. It's just kind of like sort of a love song, but sort of sad, but sort of happy too.
Yeah. And I love that anybody can kind of read into it whatever they want for their own sort of
Yeah.
personal message, too. That's a good song, and that's a good songwriter. So, way to go on that. I want to mention that, yes, you are on tour and you are out with the Beach Boys. I wonder why that is.
Mhm. There might be some lineage there. I don't know.
Yeah, if our listeners have ever heard of Mike Love, that would be your dad, and he's one of the original Beach Boys. Do
Right.
they actually get a chance to play any of your songs, or are you on tour with them to really help support them?
Well, yes, definitely on tour to support my dad's music and his legacy. But also, he's given me the chance to play one of my own songs in the set.
That's got to be so exciting.
Maybe we'll get a chance to hear that one.
Ooh, I hope so. We'll talk about that maybe in just a minute. Tell me about how this feels though with the debut of your solo album. It's called Only Alibis. Is this your
Sure.
first solo album?
No,
Okay.
I'm trying to remember exactly when I had an album called Dancing with the Sun,
Ah,
and I want to say it was in 2012, but I'm not 100% sure about the year.
okay.
But yeah, I did debut an album quite a few years back.
Okay. How does it feel to get this one out there since it has been a little while from the other one?
It feels great, and I just had such a good time recording all these songs, and some of them were formulated during the pandemic, and I had lots of time to sort of zone in on songwriting because we had a lot of spare time on our hands, as you
Yeah.
remember. But yeah, and it was real natural progression of songs, and I got to get in the studio in Pasadena and basically re-record the stuff that I'd recorded at home on Logic.
Oh, cool.
Basically, just went in and recorded a bunch of the instruments to make the record sound better and more analog.
I've been lucky and I've been able to hear quite a few of the songs. Obviously, we just played one and we're going to play another, but I think the album is terrific. You should be really proud of it. And
Thank
it's fun to hear about these songs too. But I want to ask you a little bit about your backstory. You grow up the son of Mike Love of the Beach Boys. Do you decide I want to be a musician when you're a little kid?
I think when I decided I wanted to be a musician was in high school, watching MTV.
When they played
Watching,
videos.
yeah, they played videos, and yeah, I really got inspired by a lot of the '80s bands, a lot of the '80s new wave bands, and I started wanting to write songs myself.
And here you are.
Here I am at the venue.
That's amazing. So what would you do if you weren't a musician? Did you have a backup plan?
Oh, that is a very good question. And I really didn't have a good solid backup plan. So I'm glad this, panned out for me. Um, I was always really into sports, so it's possible that I could have become a professional athlete. But I think this is definitely, for me, a more idealistic route.
Excellent, excellent. So I'm happy to hear that the Beach Boys and your dad that you get to play one of your songs with them. But do you
Yes.
have a favorite Beach Boys song?
That's a hard choose, but I think if I had to choose one, I would say the most well crafted, in my opinion, is
Ooh.
"Wouldn't It Be Nice" front to back.
Oh, that's a
I love,
great song.
and you know the crowd always instantly as soon as you play the intro riff is just like always so soon to stand up and dance. And if there's one song that gets the party started, I would say it's "Wouldn't It Be Nice."
That is great. What does it feel like to be out there with your dad? I mean, this is something kind of rare, I would have to say. Not everybody gets to experience something like this.
I agree. I think it's been a great way to really connect with my dad
Mm.
because for a good portion of my life, I was doing my thing at home and he was out on the road. So this has just been a great way to get closer and to be able to spend more time with my dad, which has been really great.
You are at a venue for a show right now. What venue are you at? And has it been a little while? You guys had a little bit of a break, so you're getting back out there. But where are you right now?
I see a sign that says Nags Dead. I'm nowhere in Virginia. Is
Okay.
that yeah. And sometimes, yeah, we don't always know our schedule. We just kind of go with the flow. But it's a beautiful venue.
Awesome. Well, I know you're going to have a great show. You have a tour stop coming up in Wisconsin, in Green
Yes.
Bay on July 11th. And I know people are going to go bonkers over you guys.
Yes, and also I wanted to mention me and my friend Nate Reuven, who worked on an album together. He's going to be at one of the Wisconsin shows too. Is there two of them or is this one?
I have Green Bay right now, but I'll check and see if there's been another one added.
Okay, so yeah, one of those shows, Nate Reuven will be there, and I've collaborated with him on 4 songs.
Oh,
It's called "Living for Today."
oh, that's awesome. So that's something extra to look forward to.
Yeah, so bonus 4 songs.
Nice, nice. Well, you'll know you're in Green Bay because you'll be able to see Lambeau Field from the venue where you're playing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah, it's only about a block away, so that'll be a lot of fun.
And we'll see you, or are you going to go?
I think Sarah has asked me to go.
Excellent. Love this.
That would be great. That would be so cool. Um, let's see. Is there anything I didn't ask you that you want to add or that you want to share with people about touring, about being with your dad, about the family?
Um, I've got another album that's coming out. We're just kind of waiting patiently
What?
to. Yes, another album coming out. My website is christianloveofficial.org.
Yep.
I'm on Christian Love Official on Instagram and basically all the streaming platforms. The album's out on Apple
Excellent.
Music, Spotify, and all that stuff. iTunes,
Perfect.
YouTube.
Do, do you have a favorite food while you're on the road? I was following a friend who's actually a sound guy, and he's over in Germany right now. And he always posts photos of what he's eating wherever he is.
I, I would say I do. My favorite snack is uh, the late July jalapeno lime. Those chips, if you try those chips, you're addicted. So
Do you try to keep your days as normal as you can while you're on tour? And I don't even know, what does that look like? What is normal on tour?
yeah, normal on tour. We usually try to get together to get a little workout in at some point.
Nice.
Um, we usually leave anywhere between 9 and noon, and then we basically spend our couple 3 or 4 hours on the bus. Then we'll get to the venue like we just did right now, and we'll hang out, or we'll go to the hotel first, and then we'll go to the venue. So you know, so it's nice to get to a destination where you can be touched down for 2 or 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we have one of those coming up, so I'm looking forward to that.
I bet. Then at least you get to have a real like check out the city a little bit, chill out. Yeah, that sounds great.
Then just walk around or whatever,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I am very lucky talking with Christian Love right now. And of course, Christian has his own music out, but he is also the son of Mike Love, one of the original Beach Boys, and he is on tour with them right now. Christian, we're going to end this interview with Some Summer. I mean,
Yeah.
this song does not get better for the summertime. Tell me about this song.
This song was a song that I recorded after a session in Pasadena. I was at my friend Jeff Peters' studio, and I think I got home around 1 a.m. and this song started going through my head. So real quick before I forgot what it was, I laid it down on my Logic setup, and I laid the music down, and then I just started firing off some words. And these are actually the first words that I came up with. I didn't change them at all. The two verses that I wrote, and then of course summer is pretty simplistic chorus, but yeah, I just wanted to get it down before I forgot about it.
Yeah,
That was at 1 a.m. So I laid the vocals down and everything, and then I ended up, re-recording it in the studio.
sure. It's
So
such a fun song. I mean, and it's hitting at the right time with summertime.
I agree with the video and everything. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Tell us about the video. I guess you had a little help on it.
little help from Full House. Yeah,
And that guy, that John Stamos guy.
yeah, that's John Stamos guy. I was thinking about it one day. I'm like, why don't I just ask John to help produce this video? And I called him up and asked him, and he was totally game. He was on board.
Uh, we will share the song with the video on our socials so everybody can get a peek at it because it's just so much fun.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate
Absolutely. All right, Christian, I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. And we are going to hit it here with some summer. You are listening to Max Inc. Radio.
it. Yeah, baby.
And just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah. Was there anything else that you wanted to add?
No, I think that was very thorough. That was great. Yeah.
Okay. You too. You're a great interview. Super easy.
Thank you. For
Well,
sure.
and sometimes, it's like the person goes, yep, nope.
Oh,
Oh, man. And I can talk in circles if I want to, but that's not very fun.
yeah. The dead spots, you got to fill those up. Yeah.
You got it. Oh my gosh.